have to be a rapper. You're not a rapper if you don't write your own lyrics. You know, like a really good rapper. Some people they don't write their own lyrics. I still like their music, yeah, and I'll still collaborate. I'm fans of them.
My brother, you know,
However, to really respect it, you've got to write your lyrics.
I
Rap
believe
on a
that too.
beat, not just rap over a backing track and mime it like you're not even doing it. You got to have real bars. You have to go bar for bar with other rappers. You have to really write about deep things and write about life and write about everything like that. You know, and that's it. You got to actually.
Like, what are you more passionate about, like music or like the movie? You know, the movie making and all of these other things that you're saying you're gonna start doing.
I think maybe the way I do it is I keep music as the thing that is consistent as my kind of backbone,
Okay.
or it's the thing that I keep doing, and then I get another passion, and then I go into doing that, and then when I've done that and explored that, then I'll you know still have the music and then find something else to do alongside the music. So I've done the poetry as well. I've done a lot of poems now, but that was something that I feel like I've kind of done that now. That was just something that I wanted to get into outside of the music, and after doing that, I went back to really doing the music. And the same for the movie. I'll do the movie, have a go at it, maybe do that till I think I've mastered it. Not mastered it, but till I've got good enough to make a movie.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep going back to the rap performing, and then find a way to combine them as well.
Yeah. Let's go on pause.
I didn't sell my soul,
My God.
and I'm not going to either.
You can say that again. I'm not gonna lie, that was gonna be one of my last questions.
Yeah. So I'm doing rap. I do love you, and maybe I put a little bit of a lyric about all the people in the politics, politicians, or the people on the TV, or like, some police, some are alright, but some of them who just are, they don't get it, they're just aggressive, or they're just they don't get it, because they didn't grow up around anyone who was involved in anything like that, like they didn't go to any kind of, they didn't grow up in the inner city. They don't know what it's like, so they want to come up with policies, they want to think of a way to do it, but they don't know it. The teachers, they're like hipsters or something like that. Some of these teachers are posh, they're drinking a frappuccino.
True.
And then they want to relate to some guy, who's just got beat up in a fight and his face is like they don't get it. So I want to use this platform to actually, I've never done that kind of life, but I'm trying to keep it real as well.
Of course.
I'm trying to be positive and help people grow. So basically, these guys, they're just kind of lost. But you're on your little, in your little place where you're from, your estate. You go to school. There's a bunch of thugs in school. People with shaved heads, people with whatever, and then you go out. There's crackheads screaming. Maybe your home life is good, maybe it isn't, but you just gotta think there's something more in the world than this. You gotta think, I can be proud of my area, but it's not the be all and end all. Even if I live it, I've got to mentally be apart from it. I'm not gonna be like everyone else, because think of everyone else, and you gotta just view yourself as the, as the hero in the movie, the underdog, like Rocky. You gotta take yourself and think, I'm gonna elevate myself and be higher. Because if you look at us guys, who didn't do this, don't think we weren't tempted by it, tempted to make fast money, or tempted to, be aggressive, but you just gotta, you have to resist that temptation. It doesn't mean that it's more tempting for you just because you do it, and if you're doing it, you can still break out of it. Because at the same time, I don't want to get people in trouble like that. I mean, people from outside don't get it. They think, oh, but you should tell police. But like, it's scary. I mean, if there's some guy and some crazy guy. Not saying I do or not. But let's say some crazy guy. And then you're not gonna get him in trouble, because a lot of times, honestly, when they're meant to get someone in trouble, they do a shit job. I mean, I'm not attacking them, all of them, but sometimes, because it's just a system. Like the NHS is over, it's got problems as well. So the policing has got problems. Like sometimes, there's been some crazy violent incident, and then they don't come for ages, and some guy is just like smoking weed or like yelling at somebody, something stupid, and then they'll come straight away and send like a whole van of feds hopping out. Like,
Well, And even home or like in studio.
Yeah, so I write at home.
Mm.
I mean, it used to be that stuff would come to me and I just write different lines. But now that I've actually learned how to really structure a song, verse, have a catchy chorus, you know, I like to just do it at home, you know, make myself write a bunch of songs. Well, actually, now I can just write them. For a while, I was forcing myself to write songs, you know, one after the other in a day, as many songs as I could in that time. And then I learned to just automatically, I can write a 16, you know, and it will fit because I can see, oh, that needs an extra bar. So
Yeah.
I like the space of my home, not a studio, because you're more pressured for time and you can't get it right. I didn't sell my soul, you know,
My God.
and I'm not going to either.
You can say that again.
You're on your little, in your little place where you're from, yeah, your estate. You go to school. There's a bunch of thugs in school. You know, people with shaved heads, people with whatever, and then you go out. There's crackheads screaming. Oh, maybe your home life is good, maybe it isn't, but you just gotta think. There's something more in the world than this. You gotta think. I don't have to. I can be proud of my area, but it's not the be all and end all. Even if I live it, I've got to mentally be apart from it. I'm not gonna be like everyone else, because think of everyone else, you know. And you gotta just view yourself as the, you know, as the hero in the movie, the underdog, like Rocky. You gotta take yourself and think, I'm gonna elevate myself and be higher. Because if you look at us guys, yeah, who didn't do this, don't think we weren't tempted by it, you know, tempted to make fast money or tempted to, you know, be aggressive, but you know, you just gotta, you have to resist that temptation. It doesn't mean that it's more tempting for you just because you do it, and if you're doing it, you can still break out of it.